guys, so today I have another festive bakes for you all, and today I'm going to be making some white chocolate truffles. Not the most festive of bakes, but I thought something really good to take if you are seeing any family or friends this Christmas. They freeze really well, so you can sort of portion them out really nicely, and yeah, they're just nice little individual bites. This is probably one of the most simplest bakes I've probably ever made on this channel. All that I'm doing is I have melted 300 grams of white chocolate. I've just melted the majority of it in a heat-proof bowl, and I've just microwaved it at about 30 seconds a time, and I just left a little bit of it not melted. I'd rather it was slightly under melted than burnt in a microwave, because that's very easily to do, remember. And then I am adding 20 grams of unsalted butter, which I've just done, and I'm mixing that in, and the white chocolate will melt the butter. And I'm also adding 60 millilitres of double cream. So I'm just going to mix that through, and I am going to pop that back into the microwave for about 20 seconds. Just keep an eye on it, and you just want it to come out so that there's no lumps, everything's combined, and it's just got a really nice smooth silky consistency. Now don't panic if it starts to look a little bit lumpy. I've just tried to incorporate all of the chocolate that was sort of stuck to the bottom and the sides. And I'm actually using a little baking kit, so the spatula and the measuring cups are from a little kit that my friend bought me last year for Christmas, so thanks for that, Molly. I'm using them finally. So I've just popped it into the microwave, and it's just come out, and it's got this really nice sort of silky smooth texture. That is the baking part done, so I don't know really if you can call it a bake. You probably can't call it a bake. It's probably a no bake. Can you class it as a no bake if you have to put it in the microwave? I think so, because it's not being baked. So yeah, no baking. No baking required. So I am just giving that a little stir, making sure everything is all together. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap the top with cling film. So make sure it's not super hot, just so your cling film doesn't melt on the side of the bowl or damage anything inside of your freezer. But you want to put this in your freezer. I originally put it in the fridge and it just was not set enough, so I decided to put it in the freezer. I put it in for around 2 hours, and it became the consistency that I wanted it to be, so that it was really manageable. Next, I haven't weighed the icing sugar that I used, but I just prepped sort of a shallow bowl of icing sugar. Made sure I sifted it all first, and then I am scooping out my truffle mixture. I wanted it to be really set, just because the truffle mixture does have quite a low melting point, especially if you've used non-dairy butter. So it will melt very quickly in between your hands. So I'm just rolling it in between my hands. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then I am rolling and coating it in icing sugar. You can use cocoa powder as well if you've maybe made chocolate ones, or you could use cocoa powder even if you've made white chocolate ones. I think either would be nice, but I just thought it'd be a little bit more festive to make them just completely white and sort of like snowball effects. Oh, that's what I'll call this video. White chocolate snowballs. So yeah, just scooping it out. If you've got a sort of meatball scooper or a sort of small ice cream scooper type thing, they would be perfect. I don't, so I just used one of my measuring spoons. Just rolling it around in the icing sugar, make sure it's all coated, and then popping it to one side. I actually coated all of them twice, as you can see in this video, and that worked really well. The second coat just stayed on perfectly. I think the first coat maybe absorbed into the truffle a little bit, especially at the temperature that they were at. You can keep these in the fridge, I think it's for up to 2 weeks. You can keep them in the freezer for up to a month though, so really good if you put them in individual bags. Just let them thaw out, so just let them come to fridge temperature, put them in the fridge for maybe a day, and then they'll be ready to eat. So really good for like little gifts this Christmas. You know, everyone's wanting things sort of more portioned out, so I thought these were a really nice idea. And that is it. That is how I made my white chocolate Snowball Truffles. I'm going to try it with a couple different types of chocolate as well and see if I can make it taste a little bit different. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week for another festive bake.